How Jason Statham almost stole John Wick's signature gun-fu fighting style, explained by director. You can't force a style on someone. The John Wick franchise revolutionized the action genre with its signature gun-fu fighting style. But Jason Statham almost stole it a few years earlier. Beginning with the release of the eponymous film in 2014, the series tells the story of a retired assassin who is pressed back into action after criminals destroy his newfound happy life. Though the simple revenge plot has been done a million times before, it was director Chad Stahelski's blend of martial arts and gunplay that made the action sequences jump off the screen. Naturally, a string of sequels followed in the ensuing decade, and John Wick has even been spun off into TV shows and standalone films. Outside their obvious box office appeal, the franchise is also important because its approach to action and stylized visuals have become the go-to for Hollywood cinema. Nearly every big-budget action film made since has borrowed the franchise's neon-drenched aesthetic and its approach to fight choreography. Director Chad Stahelski has been influential in the action genre for decades, and he almost gave away John Wick's gun-fu style to another movie. In an exclusive interview with Screen Rant, director Chad Stahelski revealed that he tried to introduce the gun-fu style that would be popularized by John Wick in the 2012 film Safe. Stahelski served as second unit director on the Jason Statham vehicle, which meant he oversaw the action sequences that were filmed after principal photography wrapped. According to Stahelski, he pitched this newfound approach to action, but it just didn't quite fit with the storytelling. He would also concede that he didn't want to force the style, and that it wouldn't have worked for Safe's grounded story. The technology of being very safe with blanks and guns, and all that, we just had the sweet spot with John Wick. In Safe, it wasn't quite there yet. We had been doing a lot of work with Jason at the time, who still is a very good friend of ours, and we still work with quite a bit. We had the idea, we pitched it, and we thought it was cool, but it didn't quite fit with what the director was trying to do with the character and stuff. It wasn't like anybody said, "No, we hate it." It just didn't quite fit with the storytelling because it was more a guy down on his luck that had been hidden. It just had to be a little bit more ballistic and bombastic, and it was a little bit more of a cat and mouse situation. We didn't want to force the style. You can't force a style on someone. It really wasn't about missed opportunities or that somebody didn't like what we were doing. It just didn't fit. It's like if we did John Wick and it was all wire like The Matrix. It just doesn't fit. Or, if we did grappling in The Matrix, it probably wouldn't fit. As Stahelski mentioned in his comments, the technology to safely execute his visionary gun-fu style was just becoming available when Safe was filming, but it wasn't quite there yet. This is crucial to the execution of the action sequences in John Wick, and the dangers of filmmaking are being lessened by safer approaches to gun use, as well as improvements within the stunt profession in general. John Wick represented a major change in Hollywood action films, and that was because of Stahelski's vision alongside safety improvements. While it's true that John Wick caused such a splash because of its freshness, it probably wouldn't have made much of a difference if Safe used the gun-fu style. Not only is John Wick the superior film in general, but the success of the 2014 franchise starter was in the sum of its parts. Stahelski's strong approach to the movie's visuals plays just as big a role in its success as his action scenes, and the film would not be the same without all aspects of its execution. Furthermore, Keanu Reeves deserves credit for his performance in the title role.